putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player. If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Outlaw kicks to Smith. And again, the Rockets good for two.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
There's a screen by Mona Eunice. Caldwell Pope passes to Mona Eunice. Down low. It's tipped. It's taken away by Smith. And even 3-on-3 break. Smith on the wing. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciated it.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And that's 10 points for Tobias Harris. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
It's the first, and that ties the game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Clutch free throws there, fellas. This one's a barn burner, tight as me in an airport lavatory.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. So spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Jackson. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Lets it go from 14. No good. Great D that time from Outlaw. Rebound, Detroit.
I'm not even going to comment on that.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt the buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
Rockets have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Money!
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to him.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
Outside Jackson. He feeds it to Caldwell Pope. 46 seconds left in the fourth. Jackson drives in, gets the bucket, and the foul. It's going to be on Freak.
And my goodness, that one got him going.
Did it ever? They're on cloud nine.
That was a huge lift for this crowd.
Terrific game for Jackson. He's got 14 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
Harden gets a screen from Outlaw. 4 on the shot clock. For 3, Smith. Rebound by the Pistons. This possession gives them a chance, Clark, to take the lead.
And they don't want to let it slip away.
Outside Jackson. There's a screen by Modi Yunus. Jackson dishes to Caldwell Pope. Launches a three. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. Regulation is ended, and we're heading to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from... Well, if you love great competition and neck-and-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number one. Getting going right now. So Detroit will get a different look here for Detroit. Johnson, he's checked in for Moni Yunus. Livingston comes in for Harris. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And a switch here also for Houston. Outlaws checked in. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. A nice shot by Pondexter. Pondexter's got the game tied up here for Houston.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And for Houston, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%. Outlaw with it. To the paint to take the lead. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. For the Pistons, Moni Yunus is checked in for Johnson. Harris comes in for Sean Livingston. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Sessions.
Tobias Harris. Kentavious Caldwell.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Jackson. 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Outlaw.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
To the middle, here's Pondexter. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Rockets lead by 4.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Caldwell-Pope kicks to Harris. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Here is Outlaw. And Clark, how do you stop him defensively?
Like, I don't know, Kevin. I mean, I don't think this defense knows what to do with him either.
Neither does their coach, because he's scoring with ease right now, closing in on a big 40.
He took good advantage of that screen. 8 points for James Harden.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Caldwell-Pope kicks to Drummond. Outside for Jackson. Stolen away. Down low. Now here's Freak. Defended by Drummond. Now here's Freak. Can't hit. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out-hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
By missing one of those, that leaves them needing a 3 to tie it up. Not the ideal situation.
Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Harden the pass to Capella. And here's Outlaw from the arc, and that one's good. Outlaw's got 41.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Now Jackson. Here's Drummond. Sinks it. And now they trail by just 4. And it's Houston's ball, and that's an intentional foul.
Reggie Jackson. That's his third personal foul.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his fourth personal.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Taking 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Can't get the ball in, you have another timeout. Use it if you need it.
There's the screen. Inside, here's Jackson. It's good! And now they trail by just 4.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul them right away.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Got a hand on it. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
At the line for the Pistons. 3.
The second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. So we see the Rockets get the win here. Clark, a double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
Yeah, exactly, but I tell you what, they showed me the heart of a champion here in